Hello everyone, I'm Genie, and today we're gonna be, we're gonna be getting an expedition run that I quite like. I liked quite a lot. The thing is, right, on the first, I think 4 matches, the camera is not gonna be exactly on this place that it is right now because I kind of changed it, right? And I forgot to change before I freaking recorded this time, all right? So you will forgive me. And this is probably gonna be the first 4 games or 5 games. The second video is gonna be the rest, right? Until the seventh match, which you guys are gonna, I mean, you will see what I'm talking about, right? You will see. And if you put yourself on my position, right, on that match, I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow. So yeah, guys, this is today's pick by pick. Let's all celebrate, god damn it. And if you'd like to support me, guys, if you'd like to support me, just subscribe to the goddamn channel. What the hell are you waiting for? If you like my content, if you like watching my videos, then subscribe. That's what we do, right? That's what we do around here. And comment with your thought as well on the video right now. It's gonna be a part 1 today. And yeah, Discord channel, we have one. We have a Discord channel, a lot of funny people there, a lot of fun people there. God damn it, that's surprising. So if you'd like to join, you just gotta be civilized. You're civilized, you can join. You're civilized and you don't wanna join, we're still comrades. No hard feelings. All bueno, all fine and dandy. So yeah, let's freaking go to the game. Oh yeah. See ya. Okay, so here we have Vi, Shen, and Katarina. I can, however, build a deck around Shen, I believe. Right. It is doable, it is possible. I think Tasty Fey Folk is pretty valuable. Deny is very valuable as well. The thing about making a deck around Vi is that maybe I'm not going to be able to pull her off. And if I draw her in a very bad position, I'm not going to be able to make use out of her at all. But maybe if I pick Shen, I'm going to be able to build a deck around Barrier. And Shen can actually work with a lot of archetypes nowadays. So I think I'm going for it. Yeah, I think I'm going for Shen. Let's see. Okay. Nice. So apparently I have the exact thing that I would like to see with Shen, which is Lux, right? Considering that Demacia has a lot of barriers and stuff like that. So, okay, it's going to be Lux. And honestly, this is already starting to look broken because Unyielding Spirit is good with Shen, is good with Lux, and Purify can serve as removal, right? Even though I would like to get Prismatic Barrier, I think Blighting Assault is not going to be that decent. It's not going to be that good. So I think Unyielding Spirit, at least having a 1-off is, like, there's no way I can pass that. So I'm going to get it because of it. I think Shang Vest can help me with pretty much any card that I'm going to have. And Great Thorn Companion is decent, right? It's not a bad 5-drop. It's not an extremely good one as well, but it's not a bad one. Now here I'm gonna go for back-to-back again because this is not a good unit. Even though it has barrier, it's not a good unit. It's a pretty bad one. And back-to-back is good with Shen as well. Like, depending on how this deck ends up, I'm gonna be focusing more towards Lux or Shen. It's gonna depend on how this goes. But I would like to have more barriers. Sadly, I'm not finding it. I think in this scenario, it's obvious that I'm gonna go for Scales of the Dragon because it can help pretty much anything that I have here, and it's a spell as well. In the end, it helps Lux as well. So it's gonna be this one. I could, like, for instance, if I get Recall, right? I'm gonna use Recall on what per se? Nothing. And I would not like to be adding another region, right? Just for these cards. It's not a sacrifice that I'm willing to make. Like, I would add a second region only. A third region, rather, only if it were extremely good what's in it, right? Which is not the case here. So this is the only plausible pick. Okay, so I think that Scales of the Dragon is actually very good here. Cena is not a bad card as well. Even if I don't have Lucian in the deck, Cena is not a bad card. I already have 2 of these, right? I would not like to have too many of them. So I think I'm going for this one instead. In this scenario, and on this one, like, as I always say, I don't like Silverwing Diver because it's too high cost to do too little, right? I think Inspiring Mentor is a really bad card as well, but Twin Disciplines can be very good. Yeah, I think I'm going for Twin Disciplines. Inspiring Mentor is gonna be a bad bonus, if I were to say like that. Okay, so this is obviously a Spirit's Refuge one. and Scales of the Dragon. Like, Scales of the Dragon is a type of a card that if you get like 4 of them, you're probably not gonna regret it, because it's a pretty high value card to be having. I would not like to be getting another Purify. I think it can be a pretty dead card in your hand depending on who you're up against. Okay. So Spellslinger is the only option I have here. Like Purify and Silver Wing Diver, I'm not gonna pick this card. Having another Aspire Mentor is very bad, so I'm gonna be getting the only obvious pick that is plausible. Now here, I'm going for Shield Wall again. Like, I think Fuzzy Caretaker can find home in this deck. It can find home in this deck, like it can bring some aggression, and I think Bright Steel Protector is the best to drop for this archetype that we're going for. And the other are not very appealing as well, even though I would like to be getting Ranger's Resolve. I don't think it's that good at the moment. Okay, now this one is very interesting, right? Because if I get Whimsy, for instance, like, both of them are very good picks. Because if I get Whimsy, right, I'm gonna be able to save Shen, for instance, when I attack. And Key Guardian helps him to level up as well. And it draws a card, so I think I'm picking this one. Even though Ranger's Resolve is pretty solid and Screeching Dragon can be very good as well, I think there's no way I'm not gonna pick this, because if you start looking at my deck right now, I don't really have any sort of removal, right? So Whimsy can be very clutch, can be very good. So I'm gonna be picking this because of that reason. I'm gonna be getting another Deny and Scales of the Dragon, even though I think Swift-Winged Lancer is pretty solid as well. I think Swift-Winged Lancer is very solid. I already have 1 Deny, I have 3 Scales of the Dragon. Yeah, it's gonna be Swift-Winged Lancer and Greenglade Caretaker. Kinko Wayfinder is terrible, is completely horrible. So I'm not gonna be getting, even though there is a Will of Ionia in it, I'm not gonna get that. So for that reason, I think I'm gonna be getting a War Chaff here. Yeah, because these two are not really appealing as well. Like, if it's a matter of 2 drops, right? I think I'd rather get these than get these. Yeah. Even though Plucky Poro is a pretty bad one, but I think War Chaff can be pretty decent in terms of helping us to, you know, stay alive on the board with Fuzzy Caretaker and stuff like that. And buffing Shen as well, so I think it's gonna be this one. So yeah, let's go and see if we can trade. Nice, Plucky Portal for Radiant Guardian. Like, this is obvious what I'm gonna pick, right? Okay, so the deck is looking very good. Let's see how this goes. Okay, this is gonna be complicated though, I guess, right? Okay, this is gonna be a little bit difficult. However, I think I have to keep Swift-Winged Lancer. I have to keep Swift-Winged Lancer, I guess, because it's one of the only ways that I'm going to be able to remove Fizz, right? Or even Braum, depending on how this goes. Now I actually have a second way of removing Fizz, but it's not 100% because it has only 1 health, so it's very easy to be removed, considering the regions he's running, right? Like, he's running Piltover and Zone, so I can expect a Mystic Shot or something like that. Like, depending on what he got, right? Okay. Alright, so it's actually a Poro deck. Are you serious? So you're focusing more on Braum. This is interesting. This is interesting. In this scenario, I'm gonna be playing the Mage Seeker Conservator. I'm gonna be playing the Mage Seeker. Because, like, you know, getting the Blinding Assault, getting Valor here is not gonna do me much. He's just gonna trade 1 for 1, right? So it doesn't help me at all. I'm gonna attack. Like, if he wants to trade, I'm happy with it. I'm happy to remove this guy. Because if he has snacks... Okay, game. Guys, by the way, do you remember the times that you asked me, hey, Ginny, what happened to the rest of the run? It's because of things like this, right? Just so you guys know, I am never, ever gonna use this freaking card. Because I don't have mana for it. I'm not gonna get a Celestial or anything like that. So this card is never gonna get used. How do you guys feel about that? Okay, that's fine. I can answer that without much trouble. Gonna be healing. I'm gonna be giving some health to this guy. Like, if he has, like, I kind of doubt he has a ping. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of doubt it. Gotcha. Really? That's curious. I think I can let that be. I think I can let that be, and I can go for Dragon's Protection onto Valor to remove two Poros. Right? Unless he has a ping and I'm... This guy's deck is very weird. It's very awkward. Okay, dude. Whatever. You do you, man. You do you. This guy's deck is so awkward. Alright, though. That's fine. That's fine. He's chipping away health little by little, but there's not much I can do about that. I'm gonna be able to remove some units out of him. Dude, you're playing the weirdest deck I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not even kidding, by the way. This is probably the weirdest deck I've ever seen in Expeditions. Like, it's a Poro deck, because obviously it is. But he's playing some cards that don't really fit. So that's extremely awkward. I feel like removing the Poros first. I'm kind of scared though. I'm gonna kill this guy first. Because if he starts, you know, going for the pure for goods and stuff like that, this can be a problem. Okay. And I need to remove that Poro as well. Alright. I need to remove this Poro. It's very important. That one is not so important. These two are. I knew Poro's necks would be a thing. Fine with this. Yeah, sure. I'm fine with this. Okay. That's fine. Like, he has only 2 cards in hand, right? I'm gonna be playing Lux now. There's nothing he can do. He has only 3 mana. So be it. Whatever. Gonna be playing Lux. Because I can play back to back. This guy is probably gonna die on the following turn though. So maybe I play Radiant Guardian instead. But it's not like I'm being pressured, right? It's not like I have... It's not that problematic for me, this board state, this situation that I'm in. It's not really that bad at all. Okay. That's fine. Let's see if he wastes buffs and stuff like that. Okay, he's not gonna waste it. That's fine. I can play this. I still have mana for deny in case he tries to kill Lux. I removed all his threatening units. Babbling Bjergeni, he actually drew something. That's interesting. I wonder what's that. Okay. That's fine. For the moment. Alright, I'm playing this because I have back-to-back. So I think the odds of me dying here is actually very slim. Very, very slim indeed. Alright, that's fine. Gonna be doing it like this because I want to heal Lux. I want to heal Lux, right? And I'm gonna kill one of them. Gonna kill one of them. The other one I'm gonna be pulling like this guy maybe. I could have killed both if that were the case. But maybe I'm gonna feel like killing this guy as well. The Prowling Cutthroat, so he stops going for the plunder all the time. This is the card that he got from Babbling Bjerg, so this is something interesting to keep in mind as well. I'm gonna do it like this, I guess. Maybe he has a buff and he kills Lux. I would not like that to be a thing. So I think this is fine as it is. I think this is fine as it is. Like, if he kills Lux, I'm gonna be in trouble. I'm not gonna lie. But regardless, like, if that's gonna be the only thing, I think I'm fine. Like, he lost pretty much everything he had to plunder me. Now he has a thing, okay, which is Fizz. But that's fine, I guess. I'm gonna be okay. Apparently, I suppose. I hope so. God damn it. I have a Mage Seeker Insider as well, which is pretty goddamn good. I'm a little bit scared, but I think I should be going for this. I should be developing some units here. I still have mana for Deny, so this is pretty good. If he passes, I'm gonna be okay. Really, dude, you're gonna pass your entire mana? Are you kidding me? Like, is there a possibility that he has something to kill Lux here? There's not. There really isn't. So he has only 2 cards in hand, so I'm gonna be playing this guy as well. Yeah, I figured he maybe would not have anything in his hand. So this is something very interesting. Let's go for a full-on attack. If he has a buff or anything to try and kill Lux, which I doubt it would be a thing. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, then I'm healing myself quite a lot as well. So this is something that I should not be too worried about. I have a way to protect Lux if the time if the time comes. That's fine. All right. I don't need to play anything here, honestly. I really don't need to play anything. I have the upper hand in this matter. I would not like that to be a thing. So let's deny that. And the good news is that I have Purify, right? I have Purify, meaning that depending on who he decides to pull, I'm gonna be able to kill him with Lux Final Spark. It's really, really possible. Okay. That's fine. That is fine. I still have this freaking card in my hand. Alright. I need to kill Braum though. I need to kill Braum. Even if I'm gonna lose that unit, so be it. I don't give a damn. I would like to see if he's gonna have anything else to play though in this. Apparently not. Okay. So I'm gonna be debuffing this guy. Okay. Gonna kill Braum. So he doesn't heal himself. I'm expecting him to not have a way to heal him, which appeared to be the case, which is very nice for me. Okay, he's gonna be taking a little bit of damage here, and I think I'm gonna be able to finish him off on this following turn. It's very likely that that's gonna be the case. I know that that's not a very high cost card then, if that's the scenario. Gonna be attacking with you though. I'll be making use out of the scout keyword. Gonna be making use of the scout keyword. See how he's gonna react to this. He's gonna have to deploy another unit. Winter's Breath. Are you kidding me? Okay. Alright. Didn't expect that, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. There's not much I can do about that. He's gonna be leveling up Fizz though, which is a little bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world as well. I think I'm fine with this as it is. Gonna take our time a little bit. Like, if this were just a little bit better of a card, we would have won this game already. Wow, dude, you're gonna feel so sad. You're gonna feel so sad. You're gonna feel so sad indeed. I can already see the look in your face. Good game, I guess. Yeah, good game. Alright, so let's see the cards that we're gonna be getting now. I think I'm gonna be going for Lux, maybe. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, this deck is looking more like Lux than anything else. Dude, I'm not getting Silver Wing Diver. I'm not getting this card. I'm so sorry. I'm so very sorry, but I'm not getting this card. I'm gonna go for Shen. This is too bad, guys. This is a 4 cost for 2 damage. This is too bad. I'm gonna go for Shen then, and let's see how the run goes. Okay, so for the second one, we are going against Fizz again. Why are people playing Fizz so much? Like, it's probably not even a Fizz deck. Do I keep Lux here? I think it's a little bit greedy to keep Lux. But maybe I should. I think there is a value in it. Like, if I don't draw any champion, I'm gonna lose. Against these cards, I lose if I don't draw a champion. So I think there is value in keeping Lux in my hand. That's arguable, right? That's arguable. But one thing that I've been very scared lately is not drawing champions, because I've lost several expeditions because they were just nowhere to be found. Even when I hard mulliganed for him, right? Depending on the deck. Okay, now I'm getting my mouth shut because I'm seeing every single champion possible. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. I'm gonna block there, because this block is happening regardless of what happens. If he goes for Death's Hand, so be it. I don't really care too much. I'm gonna go for Green Glade Caretaker because I can go for Bright Steel Protector onto her. Or maybe I'm not even gonna do that. Maybe I'm gonna wait until I drop Shen. I think that's plausible. Yeah, it is plausible indeed. I'm gonna attack with both of them only then, if that's gonna be a thing. Yeah, I think it's valuable to do this. Okay. Because I'm gonna play Shen, right? And then on my next attack turn, I'm gonna be able to do things better. I think I need to play carefully this one. I think if I play smart, I win. Alright, there's Fizz. Is there anything he can play to kill Shen here? I think there's not. I'm gonna drop this then. Okay. Don't make me regret this, please. Don't make me regret this. Oh my god. Ah, this is so bad for me. Like, he's gonna go for Make It Rain, I guess. Bastard. Really? You're not? Okay, that's interesting. That really is interesting. Let's go for a barrier onto Shen. I have several ways of protecting him now because I have the mana to do it. So that's pretty good news. That is pretty good news indeed. Okay, I would not like that to be a thing. I think I'll find other, better targets for the Nai. I think I'll find better targets for the Nai. Okay, that's nice. I'm gonna attack only with this. I think there is no value in attacking with Mage Secret Conservator. I think there is, actually. I think there is value in attacking with it. Okay. Really? Interesting. Mm-hmm. That's fine. That's alright. When I play Lux, I'm gonna be getting one more of these. Okay, this at least is playable, right? Differently than the last round. Okay. So, in this scenario, I'm gonna expect him to not have a way to kill Green Glade Caretaker. And I expect him to not have a way to kill Shen as well. Okay, this went a little bit ridiculous. I cannot play Lux right now. I can't. I need to play this. So I still have mana for deny. Because now there are things that he can do to kill Shen here. There are some things. I need to block here, I guess. And honestly, I think I need to block here as well. I'm not gonna be winning with this. And she's very squishy as well, so I value my Nexus health more than I value having this unit on board. And I'll be passing here. I'll be passing. I need to have mana for deny. I expected that to be a thing. Okay. So, I'm gonna have to count on him not having anything. I'm gonna have to count on him not having anything that kills. Nice. That's great. I think I should go for this. Like, there is no reason for me not to, I guess. Nice. Okay. There's no reason for me not to attack and level up Shen as well. Okay, so this is looking good. This is looking good. I'm gonna have a eternal Lux, I guess. I guess I'm gonna be saving Lux on this. You know, with Unyielding Spirit. Okay. Wow, you're passing. That's very nice for me. That is very nice indeed. Pilfered goods. I don't really mind that too much. What else? Only that, really. Okay. I think I do go for Unyielding here. I don't see him having anything to kill Lux in one hit. I don't see him having it with 3 cards. Like, there are some cards that might kill Lux, but I don't see him having it, right? I don't see him having it. I think if he would have it, he would have already used it. And now I came up with a pretty nasty combo. It's gonna be pretty unlikely for him to have an answer for this, if I were to take a guess. Yeah, good game. This is why having a one-off of Unyielding is so important. Because that counters Riptide Rex, for instance, right? Every time. So yeah, that was pretty good for me. And I drew 2 champions while he apparently did draw only 1, right? So this makes a lot of difference on the first rounds, on the first matches, right? This is the second one, for instance. I wonder which one do I value more here. Let me think. Okay, so I already do have 2 Swiftwing Lancers. So considering that, I think having 1 Chain Vest is kind of important. It's kind of good. I think having a one-off of Purify is very important as well. And I think in this scenario, Mage Seeker Conservator is better than Fleet Fat Tracker. So I'm not going to trade anything. I'm not going to trade anything. Okay, so Aurelion and... Alright. It's going to be a weird one. Maybe Purify is going to help me a little bit. Maybe Purify is going to help me a little bit. But I don't know. This is going to be a difficult one. I'm gonna try to play on curve, maybe. I'm gonna try to play on curve to see if I can pressure him, maybe. But this is complicated. Is it valuable for me to just give this? No, it's not. I think I'd rather have the mana. I'm not gonna be able. It's my deck is not made to rush him, so it's not gonna happen. Invoke, okay. Expeditions are feeling so bad with these invoke cards. At least me, right? I'm feeling pretty bad playing these cards, playing against invoke cards. Like it's everything so random. Like maybe he's gonna get a card that, you know, obliterates my Shen. Maybe he's gonna get a card that draws a buffed up champion that costs less. So I don't know, it doesn't feel good, dude. It doesn't feel good at all. It really does not feel good at all. There's not even a point in doing this. I'm gonna be buffing this girl right here, trying to deal as much damage as I can. Right? I can protect my Shen on the following turn in several different ways. So I think as it is, I'm gonna be leaving this standing, right? There is a reason for me to go for Dragon's Protection onto Shen. I don't know if that's very interesting though. I think it might be. I think there is no real reason for me not to do this. Like, if he got a Sejuani on his deck, on his hand already, right? If he got a Sejuani on his hand, he's probably gonna use it now to try to kill something, like Shen or something. I guess I'm fine with this being a thing. Let's do this regardless. Alright. Let's see if he's gonna attack or if he's gonna pass. Alright. Okay. So I did this because maybe I can OTK him on the following turn. Unless he has Hush, right? If he has Hush, I'm not gonna be able to do it, but if he doesn't have Hush, maybe I'm gonna win because of this. Because he doesn't have a blocker for everyone. And I have, considering that I have a second Shen in hand, I'm gonna be able to go for Stand United and buff her. And win because of it. If he has Hush, I lose. That's it. But if he doesn't, I win. If he doesn't have it, I win. If he has it, I lose. That doesn't save you. Okay, good game. Good game. Alrighty. Okay. Alright. Thankfully he didn't draw a Obliterate there, right? If he did, I would have lost. But okay. I'm gonna be going for Shen again, I guess. Right? No reason for me to go for Redoubled Valor, Reinforcement. There is nothing that benefits... that I would be benefiting from getting Reinforcement in. Bright Steel Formation is so goddamn good in this deck, dude. And Windfarer is so goddamn bad. I think I can go for Fiora here. Like, Bright Steel Formation is too good for me to pass. I'm not gonna lie, it's just too good. Like, this wins me the game. If I have a Shen on board, just straight up wins me the game. So I'm gonna be going for that. And it helps Fiora as well. Considering that I have Unyielding Spirit, Fiora might survive and win the some game because of it. So yeah, there is a point in getting this. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we're going against Lee Sin. That's a problem. That's complicated indeed. I think Swiftwing Lancer is not going to help me much. I think Twin Disciplines can go as well. I think I'm keeping Lux and I'm keeping Bright Shield Protector as well. Okay, Swiftwing, you can stay then. If the game decided, then whatever, I guess. No, Deny is actually pretty decent to keep. Deny is actually pretty decent to have. Maybe I can deny Remembrance or something like that. Because maybe he's going for a Lux deck, right? Yeah, he probably is going for a Lux deck because it fits on his leftmost. Like, I've realized that the units that you have on the champion that you have on the leftmost is probably it's the one that you have the most copies of. So considering he has Lux on his leftmost, right? Maybe he has 2 Lux or 3 then. Meaning that it is possible that he got Remembrance and something like that. Which I'm willing to test it out to see how he's gonna play this. Maybe if he has Remembrance, it's very important for me to deny it. So I'm gonna pass. Key Guardian, really? Oh, really? Okay, so he doesn't have mana for Remembrance anymore. In that case, I think it's pretty important for me to drop a unit. Like, in his deck, there's nothing that pings, really. So if he doesn't have board presence, he's not gonna be able to answer. He's not gonna be able to block, which is apparently what's gonna happen. Alright. Good news. Good news. Now, I'm a little bit scared of Radiant Guardian, which I think he has. I kind of think it's unlikely that he doesn't, considering that he's playing a Lux Demacia deck. Okay, he passed. I'm gonna pass as well. Like, there is no point in me buffing this guy, in my opinion. I will, however, be playing Shen here regardless of what happens. Pretty much regardless of what happens, right? There's no point in not playing Shen here, I guess. Legit no point. Okay. He has a very slow hand. Very slow hand indeed. Okay. 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 So I think if that's the case, I'm gonna be going for a different approach. I was expecting him to drop something that is worth going for Swiftwing Lancer. And now he does. Okay. Alright. Okay. And I did this because I want to pressure him. I want to see him blocking. I wanted him to block with that. I see no problem in losing a unit here. He would attempt to kill Shen on the following turn. So preventing that is very clutch, is very important. Because that guy would kill the Shen eventually, right? I would like to see what he's gonna drop now though. If he doesn't drop anything, I'm just gonna pass. If he passes to bait me out, I'm just gonna pass. He didn't. Interesting. There is a possibility that he has a way to give +2 to him, so I'm gonna be going for a health buff. So I protect Shen a little bit. Right? He's not gonna level up Lee Sin, there's no way. Purify, really? That's interesting. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind that at all. Okay, I'm gonna be going for a Lux. Because I'll be leveling up Shen on the following turn. Right? I'm gonna be leveling up Shen on the following turn. If I play a Swiftwing Lancer, I'm not gonna have mana for anything else. So I think it's valuable to go for an open attack here. Right? I have a very thick Shen. Very thick indeed. I would not like that to be a thing. I don't want to. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him healing. All right. So far, so good. For 4 mana, there's nothing I need to deny, and even if I did, I didn't have enough mana for it, so that's why I played it like that. Okay, so I should be able to win this regardless of what happens, I guess. If I were to take a guess, I think that would be the case. That's pretty annoying. Really? Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
You don't know what you're doing.
My lands need me. Prepare yourself.
I can take the damage, no problem. Alright, that's good. That's good enough. It's complicated though. It's complicated. Okay, let's play that guy.
I have come for the unforgiven.
That's fine.
Confine and contain. You don't know what you're doing.
You're in over your head.
Let's see how he's gonna do this, right? There's no point in me attacking with Lux. I'll be drawing 2 cards, so maybe it's gonna be something that I can use. Purify, pretty good. Not good enough though, but pretty good. This is so bad. That's so bad. It's even funny how bad it is. Okay. I do have lethal though. I do have lethal, I guess. No, I don't. Just for a little bit, I don't. He has only 2 mana. He doesn't have enough to save Lee Sin. If I were to take a guess. If I were to take a guess, he doesn't have mana to do it. Thank you. Alright. He has only 1, I think. There is, however, the possibility that he got another Lux. But I think that's unlikely.
Beware the dragon spirit.
I think that's really unlikely. Okay. I wonder if he's gonna level up Lee Sin though. I mean, it is possible.
I will not hold back.
Gonna remove that guy. So he has less and less units on board. Right? It's pretty important to do that. And that's funny though. Maybe he has 2 Luxes and 2 Lee Sins then, if that's gonna be the case. Because they're like, I don't see any reason why Lee Sin wouldn't be on the left. Or maybe this is only for me, right? I don't care about that.
Is all in the mind.
I don't care about that. Like if he decides to go for Lux, I'm gonna go for a double up. to kill Lee Sin and kill him on the opening on the following turn.
Center your spear.
Alright, I don't mind that. He's dead on the following turn. Alright. I don't even have to do anything else. I just need to go for an open attack here. Okay, good game. Like, I don't know. Maybe he's gonna find something, but I don't know. I think it's weird. I think I would be surprised. I would be surprised if he were to find something. I really would. To get him out of this situation. I really would. Okay, he didn't. Good game then. Good job. Good freaking game. Alrighty. Alrighty, so let's see what cards are we gonna get now, right? I mean, the deck is really kind of messed, right? Not really messed, but it's really... Like, Lux is important, Shen is important, both of them are important. I think instead of a Great Thorn Companion, it's more valuable to have Prismatic Barrier, and you know, I don't even think that. I know that for sure. Like, it's a pretty good 5-drop. But considering that I already have Swift-Winged Lancer, I already have one Radiant Guardian, I think having a Great Thorn Companion is not valuable. Not as valuable as having a Prismatic Barrier in a deck with Shen. So yeah, okay.